Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I'm an illustrator and animator, and if you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm currently on my journey to becoming a children's book illustrator and author. Now in my previous videos you saw me write and research my story, but in this video, oh boy, this video, I'm going to be doing my favorite part, character design. Woo! Love character design. This is the part I've been looking forward to the most. It is the part that I have the most experience in and the most confidence. So let's get started. Okay, so we're back to my favorite place in the world, man, Pinterest. Now my biggest inspiration I have for my main character is my cousin Brooklyn, because the book is about her, right? But I do want it to be very cartoonish, you know? I want all the characters to have a very distinct look, almost a little goofy. I always enjoy things that are a little more goofy and expressive rather than just cute and pretty. I want to make something that could speak to a 3-year-old but at the same time kind of reflect my own personal style. Now my own personal style is a little more autumnal and textured and whimsical, which I could incorporate to the story, but I feel like the story itself is a little more dreamlike and colorful. Thankfully, my aunt said that Brooklyn isn't a huge fan of bright neon colors, which is good for me because I don't have to stray too far from what I know, what I'm comfortable in. Okay, in terms of character design, Pinterest is such a good help. I found a lot of really cute ideas for different characters that I really needed when I was trying to create the candy characters as well as the monsters, because there's just so many of them. So for Candy City, I'm gonna need, a lot of candy people. There's gonna be a parade, so I need lots of different unique citizens. So for the monsters, I want their character design to be really goofy, really funny. I don't want to make it too scary, although the fear in this land is how scary the monsters are. I want them to still look like they could be fun and friendly. So for the Dark Forest, there isn't really any other character in it besides Brooklyn. Instead of making unique characters, I kind of want the trees to be characters themselves. Tried to create a design that makes it look like the forest itself is a character, is a scary monster. Okay, so now that we have our inspo, let's start drawing. Okay, so let's start off with Brooklyn's design. I really want her design to be very expressive, very cartoonish. This book has a lot to do with her emotional state, so I think it's really important for you to be able to read her emotions through the character design. When looking for more inspiration of how to make Brooklyn more expressive, I looked to one of my favorite artists on Instagram right now. Her name is Eva. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but she makes really amazing work, really fun character designs. Just look at this. This is so fun and expressive, and that's something I really want to bring into all the characters in this book. So after doing 3 versions of Brooklyn, I kind of decided on this one. I think that's the closest to what I want. I tried a couple different expressions on her because I really wanted to practice getting used to and getting comfortable drawing her with different facial expressions. Then I started sketching her mom. I tried a couple different ways to draw her. I want her to look like how she does in real life. I also want her to look very cartoonish. So some of the sketches kind of look like her, but the other ones didn't really as much. So it's just kind of my brain picking up on the main characteristics of a person and really emphasizing that, almost like a caricature. Okay, so when I was doing Brooklyn's dad, for some reason I just got it. I don't know what it is about him. I was okay, yeah, this is him. I don't have to do too many iterations of him. For some reason he just came really easy, which was helpful because I'm really not used to drawing men. Here I am coloring it. I'm gonna color it all in. I really haven't decided on a palette yet. I haven't locked one down. While I was coloring her in, I'm I can't decide whether or not this actually looks like Brooklyn. Obviously it can't be completely exact, but I still kind of wanted to resemble her. I was just kind of racking my brain what is it about this drawing of this girl that doesn't really look like her? So maybe when I do my final sketches, I'll kind of tweak her a little bit, maybe exaggerate some features and minimize others. We'll see. Okay, and after I drew the family, I decided to start my sketches on some candy people. I kind of spent a little time trying to figure out what kind of candy people I wanted. So I decided for my character reference, I'm just gonna do 3 little candy people. I did a little mint guy, a cotton candy girl, this cute little candy cane, a baton holder. And look at them, they're so cute, I like them. Okay, so moving on to the monsters. While I was doing the initial sketches for the monsters, I realized I don't know how to draw monsters. For some reason, I was just like so confused as to why I was struggling so much. I think I'm not used to drawing scary, weird looking things, and that's something I think I really have to learn to work on. And so I settled on these 3 monsters because I think they were the funniest looking to me. I think it's really cute that the monsters will be on the beach, so they get to wear like these little bathing suits and like swim trunks and use sunscreen. I don't know why monsters would need sunscreen, but I think they came out pretty well considering I've never drawn a monster before, I don't think. Okay, so here we have some initial character designs. We got Brooklyn, we have her parents. They're gonna be the only humans in the story. These are my initial sketches for the candy people. Look at them, they're so cute, I love them. Here's some sketches I did for the monsters. I just love how expressive they are, they're very cute. Now all of these are kind of rough, but they'll make for some good references I can use in the final. And that's it. That is my character study for Brooklyn. Now these aren't all the characters that are going to be used in the book. I'm probably going to have to just add a couple more for filler, but I won't know that until I actually lay out the pages. I'm actually really happy with the way that it came out, you know? Everything's really cute. I think that I captured a lot of the expressions I wanted really well, but we'll see in the final. We'll see if it all is like cohesive and it looks like good together. We'll see. Now in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how I lay out all my pages and do all the backgrounds, all the colors, everything. I'm just looking at my schedule right now for that process, and I had to finish 30 pages in 2 weeks. That's insane. By the way, that's my own schedule. No one is telling me to do that. I don't have any deadline. I don't have anyone telling me to finish this before a certain date. That's just me being crazy and unreasonable. I don't know why I do stuff like that to myself. But hey, I love a challenge. So if you want to see that video and follow me on my journey, please subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. Follow me on all my social media. And also, leave a comment. Let me know which character that you liked. Okay, that's it. I have lots of work to do. Okay, bye.